Good morning, guys. How is everybody today? Oh, it's such a glorious autumnal day today. The sun is shining, the air is crisp. We have shadows and leaves and light and dark. It's just totally beautiful. I'm at Wainbody Wood. And they've laid a sandy path. Well, it's a sand and gravel, and it actually feels lovely on the feet. The time is 9:26. And what day is it? Thursday. Goodness me. Thursday. Hey, hey. Yeah. And, oh, hello, son. I need you badly. I went to the doctor's yesterday for my blood analysis. As I said in my video, last video I think it was, I had been a bit unwell, and during my not feeling very good, sort of decided, in consultation with people who love me, to go and consult with the doctor. And I'm very lucky. I have a fantastic doctor. Her name is Dr. Maya. She is from Amsterdam. But she's one of these doctors, when you go, I don't know how it is in other countries, but or even in other parts of the UK, but here in Coventry, my GP surgery, what we do is there's like 5 doctors there, and you can go in, you have to make an appointment, which I've always found rather funny. Make an appointment for if you're ill, and normally you just see any one of the doctors, but if you want to see a specific doctor, as I did, I always go and see her if I can. I asked for Dr. Maya, and she is actually the doctor who did my full blood analysis when I had been on my raw food diet for, I think it was about 6 months, maybe longer than that, and I'd gone on to a completely salt-free diet as well, because I realised that most of the foods I was eating, like fresh dates, in fact had your quota of salt for the day in them, in a single date. So, because I was writing this book, I actually wanted to have some kind of, proof that we didn't need salt. And I can remember at the time, she was very, very supportive and very interested, so she agreed to do it. And when I went for the results of that blood analysis, she told me, she went through everything. Everything was at its optimum level, and some were beyond optimum, if that makes any sense. And she basically said I had, excellent blood, and all the levels were exactly as they should be for a very healthy person. There's all acorns on this path now, so I'm kind of walking, and every now and then I'm getting an acorn giving me some acupressure. So because of my breathing and whatever, I had to go for yet another chest x-ray, which I knew would come back clear, as it did, and a blood analysis again. And when I went to see her yesterday, she said to me, the last blood analysis we did on you was in 2008. She said, and now your blood is okay for a woman of your age, rather than being absolutely fantastic and like that of a 21-year-old. with everything at the right level. So she asked if anything had changed drastically, or what had I done, and it suddenly occurred to me then that blood analysis was done when I was on the raw food diet. So we had a great discussion about it. Come on, honey, Abby. And basically she said that I should go back on my raw food diet, or at least begin to incorporate at least 50% of my food being raw. Now, the one thing that came back that really surprised me was I had low vitamin D levels. Hormone D, to those who watch my videos and know what I'm talking about. Yeah. And I said to her, well, I'm quite surprised at that, because I actually go out sun gazing when I have the chance to do it, when the skies are clear and we can actually see the sun. Abby seems to have disappeared. There she is, honey, found her. Come on then. Good girls. Aren't you such good girls? Yes, you are. Come on, Ebbs. So, she said that the reason she took the vitamin D levels is that she is noticing people's vitamin D levels are low. So I kind of think that is interesting. And maybe if any of you are going for blood analysis, have your vitamin D levels checked. Let's go down this muddy pathway. I've had lovely stimulation from the acorns, but now it's nice to get your feet in some mud. Yes, cold, damp, and really to just put your feet through, toes through. And it's wonderful, this as well. There's all this old brickwork here, and I do wonder if they just put it on the paths, or if it was actually something built here at one time. I mean, look at this. This is what I'm walking on, guys. Oh. Lovely. Yes, because, I mean, 2008, it's only 5 years ago. You know what I mean? And to go from such high levels to, having it flagged as an issue is, well, I think it needs investigation. Not that that means any investigation will ever get done into it. Hey ho, hey ho. Yeah, so anyway, she also said they're now sending me for the COPD thing, because this breathing COPD analysis or whatever it is, which takes 45 minutes or something. Because my staff, bless his cotton socks, just wants me to be diagnosed so we know what we're dealing with, basically. Yes, come on, son, give me some hormone D. Oh, did you see that leaf? Beautiful. So she was talking to me, on kind of things that I can do. And I told her I get up every day and I go and walk my dogs. And she said to me, get up an hour earlier and try and walk them at about 6 o'clock in the morning, between 5 and 6. She says, before there's any traffic on the roads, and do some breathing exercises. So I thought to myself last night, right, that's exactly what I'm going to do tomorrow. And so I told myself I'd wake up at 6:15. And instead woke up at 4:45. And one of the things with whatever it is I've got is energy levels. So I thought, well, I'll just lie back down again and give my stuff a cuddle. And didn't wake up till 8 o'clock, later than I usually do. So I'm going to get that in order too. And we talked about marijuana. And she said, the tobacco is very harmful for me, which I understand. I've never believed that tobacco was particularly good for anybody, because all of the carcinogenics and everything else that they list on the labels when you go to classes like smoking cessation or sensations, as me and Faye used to call it when we went, is they give you this long list of things that you're actually inhaling, and most of it is from the insecticides and the fertilizers. The tobacco leaf itself is probably quite fine, but I don't think I can grow my own tobacco here. So we talked about vaporizers, and that might be the way for me to go, to get a vaporizer. So I've looked into that, and I'm hoping to be able to get the Volcano, and to be able to use that as my medication. So, but can you see how beautifully clear the sky is? But it's still got that haze, and the grass here is absolutely wet. It's beautiful. And the thing I want to talk about really with hormone D is that when we eat raw food, the sun doesn't just touch our skin or our surface. It of course touches every surface. And when fruit is growing, if we don't spray it with insecticides and fertilizers and all the rest of it, when it's growing in its natural state, the sun ripens the fruit, and in doing so, this amazing hormone D, is actually on the fruit on the surface, and actually inside has been turned into hormone D. So if we're eating raw grapes, raw apples, pears, anything with the skin, and eating the skin, cucumbers, tomatoes, any of it, blackcurrants, blackberries, as long as we don't have to sort of do anything to that, like wash it, or you know what I mean, in our tap water, which is basically full of bloody all kinds of chemical garbage, I think that transference of the hormone D then goes into, you know, your own being. Yeah, look at those leaves. Say, we're all lit up because we're changing colour. Yep. So, that's where I'm kind of at the moment. I was meant to be going down to see Catherine in Angle for Halloween, but my whatever it is they do, it sounds like spirograph to me, but I'm sure we don't sit down with little wheels and create patterns, is on that day. So yeah, so I shan't be going, but I figure the money that I save in not going on diesel and, you know, everything else that you'd spend money on in a short break, 3-day break, can go to my Volcano. Yes, and the birds are saying, good for you, Rose. Oh, I do love it. I absolutely love it here. So, yeah. The things we do for love, eh? Come on, son. Give me a blast, baby. Yeah, she told me to get out in the sun whenever I can. I thought, well, you know, when we see it, I do. Love, love, love. You know, we use that word so loosely, don't we? So easily, most of us. Then there are some who very rarely use it at all. My mum is one of those. She never ever told my dad that she loved him. In fact, she told him once, and that was on the day that he died. She actually said, I love you, David. But she had never said that before. Hello, squirrels. And I guess my mum is part of a small minority. I'm talking about the cultures that I am from. I don't know enough about other cultures to say whether it's true or not. Because most of us just say, I love you. Oh, I love that dress. Oh, I love it here, like I've just said. Oh, I'd love to go there. We use the word almost as if it's an easy thing to love. And love takes so much energy and attention and intention, really. Yeah, we use the word too loosely. I mean, for me, going to the doctors and doing all of this was really for the people who love me. And because I love them back, I feel this love for them. It's going to the doctors was not something that I particularly wanted to do. But when we love, we actually care as well. And sometimes we do things that we wouldn't necessarily do, because love means caring and doing. It's not just saying, oh, I love you. Oh, I do love you. It's more than words, you know. It's an attitude, it's attention, it's consideration, it's acceptance, and it's understanding that in everything you do, it is for the best possible outcome for those you say you love. Look, we've nearly got our water back, guys. Hello. I don't suppose you can see me in there, but it is nice to have the water. Honey, you're going to get your ball because it's way back there. Good girl. Anyway, maybe I'll talk about love on my next video. I don't know. I might talk about cannabis. I don't know what I might talk about because it's not there yet. Go on, go and get your ball. So I'm going to leave it here and just say, keep looking up, guys, because there is a sun up there that wants to gift you with the most magnificent hormone D. And there's another group of people who are up there trying to prevent it. So, and remember to enjoy life, live it. No matter what label or diagnoses or anything else, you're living and you're breathing. And it is such a gift to be here. Such a gift. So just enjoy every single moment of it. And remember, the squirrels say, come on, move along, we want to get our acorns. There is no such thing as a bad moment. It's an opportunity wrapped up in a newspaper, it would appear, rather than gold gift wrap. But believe me, beneath the gift wrap, there is opportunities galore. Right, so I'm off. And big angel, I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye. Bye.